Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to a Surviving Mars episode featuring the new Martian Express DLC. This video is sponsored by Paradox, and you can check the link down below in the doobly-doo for where you're going to be able to pick up Martian Express DLC yourself. There's actually a triple pack of DLC that's all coming at the same time, but I think we can all agree the trains are going to be the coolest part of it. So there we go, we got the little trains operating in my little colony that I've just had running sort of more or less passively for a little while here on Mars. These new devices are great for moving a whole bunch of stuff. Basically, I think conceivably one could build a very large raging colony without ever having to use any of the little rocket shuttles to move resources around. These things can be used to move people and goods. They've got a few different modes that you can enable. I didn't even realize I could click on the train as opposed to the station and tweak some of the settings. You can allow the trains to transport fluids? Really? So you toggle between crates or fluids. Okay, well, I think I'm just happy with crates because I've got some pipes going on over here, but that's really cool. In the station here, we've got lots of options for our depot management, which resources can be sent back and forth. By default, we've got this balance policy. You can also switch it to send or don't send a resource as well, so you can use these guys to ship things around in a pretty cool way. And yeah, man, monorails. Who doesn't love monorails? Side attached monorails. You can see all the resources sitting in there as well as things get shuttled back and forth. Let's go ahead. I'm going to be working on new expansion. Oh yeah, I did the mysterious cubes mystery in this particular game, so we've got this cool structure going on. But yeah, it's time for me to go and expand things, and we're going to use the trains to do that. I've planned out a new area over here. It's got 3 freaking research sites all clumped up into one, and I do have access to megadomes right now, so we should be able to build a huge megadome here to do some fantastic research, which is good because a lot of my research I'm at right now is very, very expensive. So let's go ahead and plan this out. We got the megadome. There we go. It's definitely going to encompass all 3 of the research sites. I think I'll do a little rotation over here because what we'll do is we'll hook up. I think what I want is I want it on a nice diagonal. I like to really, there we go, and that'll line up there. Perfect. I don't like my things to zigzag too much. I like it when they've got a nice consistent diagonal. Looks great to me. Let's get some cobbles over here. I do have the breakthrough where they build instantly and don't need any maintenance, which is just fantastic. Probably my favorite breakthroughs in the game. We'll be looking at the train stations soon, in fact, including these large train stations. But first, let me build a drone hub. You know, we're going to build it right up against this dome here. We'll also set up some basic storage. I always like to get one universal depot over here that can grab everything. And the universal depots by default have the desired amount of 3, so things tend to get moved around on their own, which is nice. I'm going to get a dedicated food storage over here. I'll ask for, I don't know, it's a big dome. We'll ask for like at least 50 food to try to remain here. We might not do farming in this dome itself. I could put in some other storages for the resources the dome is going to need. Really, the Universal Depot is going to handle that for us. Maybe what I'll do is I'll crank this up a bunch, and we'll bring it down later, but that should help get some bulk resources in here to help with our initial construction. I'm going to go ahead and accelerate the game speed a whole bunch over here. I'm actually running a mod that increases the fastest speed a little bit more, so if things are moving super fast compared to you, that's why. Just like to get the super high speed on fast forward over here. We've got a lot of work to do and not a lot of time in this video to do it. So I want to get this dome set up. The other thing I want to do is I want to get a train over here. Now, I might have to make some moves to get this going. What I haven't built yet, I built with the regular train station right over here. But I've also got this large train station. Actually, my commander profile as well is Transport Tycoon. Track construction cost is halved. I start with 2 station prefabs, and I get the large station tech unlocked, which is really nice. So we're going to go and build this large station, which I haven't done before. And it does allow through traffic as well. Okay, I'm going to build one over here. You can see I carved a hole through the mountain here to do this. And we'll build another one way... you know what? I'm going to have the dome in the catchment area for that as well. All right, so we'll let those 2 get built up, and then we'll be able to shuffle some goods back and forth. One of the things I haven't tested, and I'm leaving this here intentionally, is I haven't actually checked to see if we can run tracks over things. I also don't know for sure that I made that in a straight line. I suppose we can have a little jog in a track. that's going to be okay. If I flushed it to the cables here and at the other side, then it will be straight connection. But I'm not certain that I did. Well, let's find out. All right, we're going to grab a track. And we're going to drag it all the way. Blocking objects. Yep. I wonder if I can control the little feet. Because it might be able to skip some of these things. Alright. Cancel this construction. I'm going to blow up those two. I think it'll go over the cables just fine. But those two are clearly in the way. Kaboom. Okay. Get those resources moved in a scooch. There we go. Now this is working nicely. See, I wanted to test that because I wasn't sure what we'd be able to go through or not. Boonk. All right. Get those connected up. And then, yeah, we have some extra connections as well. I can tweak some things here. But for now, just get the big station going. But yeah, so I have my dome over here. This had a rich metals mine over here, so this dome was set up for electronics work, and we also had a metal mine over here, so it was also doing machine parts. We still have a fair amount of rare metals and metals over here, but at some point I'll probably have to get rid of these little factories. But that's with the station here, so it was made it a little bit easier to be able to connect the two back and forth. My main original dome where I first settled, and then new one over here. And over here I have a child's dome. So it's just basically nurseries in this. Actually, I did put down a school spire in here. Ooh, upgrade to superior education. A little chance to generate a genius. Hello. Yeah, let's do that. And actually, I'll be able to clear out probably both these schools, because there's a lot of room there. Yeah, I'm going to clear out both these schools and put in some more nurseries. And since I'm here, so I have all my domes thumbed down for children's and seniors, and the children are thumbed up over here and the seniors are thumbed up over here. This is my retirement dome. They've got some food out here. They don't have any services. It's not a great retirement dome, but it keeps them out of the working domes. It's a really good trick to do to make it a lot easier to keep your domes balanced with people who are actually working. You don't want children or seniors occupying housing and therefore not have enough workers. Tend to get these Earthsick colonists. I think a lot of them are the seniors because they do have a fairly unimpressive dome there. And actually, that makes me think. I'm going to go and put down a landing pad here, just outside their dome. Say right here. It'll be easier to pick them up. And I'm just going to request an empty rocket to come here. I'm running the game option to make the rockets really fast, so the rocket's going to get here immediately. Just makes it a little faster to set up this little demo. And then I had to worry less about imminent disaster because I hadn't, planned my deliveries in time. So I'm just going to wait for this landing pad to be completed, please and thank you. And then as soon as it does, we've got plenty of concrete. There just might not be a lot in this area. There it is. Getting started, and we'll go and land that. And that'll probably pick up these Earthsick colonists. But I think it's mostly those, because everything else is actually going pretty well.
Colonists are departing.
Colonists are departing, indeed.
Milestone achieved.
Hey! 10,000 science. Construct a megadome. Milestone achieved. Construct a milestone. Oh yeah, because the paradox sponsor here wants you to construct a megadome. So I got lots of extra science from that. Wonderful. Okay, so now that this bad boy is set up and we've got our train service going on here.
Research complete.
And ooh, good, holographic scanning. Hold on, I want to make sure to upgrade those right away because I want lots of Martian borns. So I'm just going to control click and get holographic scanning on all my my medical centers, which will increase birth rates. But yeah, I want this to be a super sciencey dome. So let's do this. I still don't have much in the way of fancy housing, so for now I'm going to have to start with some apartments. I think we'll need more than that. I think my food production in my colony is pretty good right now. I have a lot stored. Hopefully the amount I'm producing is okay. I'm going to pretend, well, maybe I should build one farm here. I do have the tech that makes farms give us extra comfort. So I suppose if we had one in here, it'd make people a little bit happier. All right, that's okay. Let me pause here before people move in and then start to whine about things that are missing. I do have 2 spires. I could build the arcology, which is great for housing. I do really like the medical centers, but maybe I'll build the arcology for this dome, and then I really won't have to worry about housing. Wow. I don't think I've got the hospital unlocked. That's the wrong tab anyway. Oh, I do, actually. So I'll just build the hospital instead of the medical spire. That's going to be fine. And yeah, the big thing here is we want to make sure to get research. So I'm going to build 2 Hawkins Institutes. And you know what? I'm going to go with a full 3 research labs. Tucked in like that. There we are. And we can put a little decor maybe in that section. Tell you what, we'll use some of all these cubes I've got sit around. We'll make a little monument. It'll look cool there. Okay, I can unpause again. Let's do some services. We'll get them a full space bar. And a diner. So we don't need any of these. You know, we'll build an open air gym. I like those. You can have a casino complex as well. We'll do a full security station, not just a post, which I often do. You'll definitely need a grocer. At least that'll be near the food. TV station. We can make some constant money with some TV shows. And actually, we can get the game developers in here. Actually, maybe we should just do that, the game developers, because that's actually part of our special paradoxy thing over here. And then we'll get some cool pop-ups about, like, Victoria 6 being completed and all that kind of jazz. All right, let's take off. Presumably it'll grab some of our Earth-sick people. But I'm not too worried about them. Eventually they'll leave, and that's going to be groovy. All right, this is coming together well. I think I've got plenty of water. I know it says 0 here, but I've got 2 water deposits that I'm currently working. And yeah, they're not extracting at maximum capacity over here, so we have some excess water. I am currently researching moisture farming, so I'm going to be able to put down more of the moisture evaporators. And then we'll have all the water we ever need. Because eventually the deposits do run out, which is no good. But the deposits get you going for the start, which is nice. I'm actually going to change this. Run 2 runs of soybeans and then giant potatoes. And try to bring up the fertility. And then at some point I'll cancel one of the soybeans. They'll just alternate between the 2. I think that's okay. Or maybe I'll just get it up to 100% soil quality and then I'll just run the giant wheat. I don't know. I love the little automated rovers. When you get that tech with the transports, I just love seeing them run around. There's tons of metal still scattered around the surface all over the place that it's still picking up. I did finish doing all the scanning, including all the deep scanning of the space, but we're not going to need too much. Once we get this research dome going on and cranking out a ton of tech, we're going to be in pretty good shape. I'm wondering if I should build a second Martian university. I have my my Sexitime domes over here with the dual vistas just to try to make more babies, which is, I definitely need more comfortable apartments here. And actually, what I might do is replace the medical center with an arcology spire, and then, oh, we need more food storage. I didn't realize that. We're actually producing so much food, we're running out of storage. That's no good. Yeah, replace the medical center with a arcology spire and then build a hospital in place of one of the apartments. Because we want high comfort for lots of baby making. We've got these cool, like, black cube statues. I don't know how much it does for them, but it's there. They're all the rage. Okay. Got some buildings not working. Well, some of them are the mines that can't or the farms that can't operate. Here, there's no people. All right, let's get the next thing planned. We're gonna go and grab a landing pad over here. There's a new game option when you start a new game that makes it so your colonists aren't willing to walk very far, which is why it's very important to have the train station here. I'm actually worried that this maybe might have been close enough to the dome. Yeah. I mean, we're going to be able to move resources around, but we'll see. Let me drop a little Universal Depot right next to this thing as well. And, oh, all my rock storages are pretty full. I did a bunch of terraforming in this area. I mean, you can tell because of how unnaturally flat it is, and obviously cutting that, but even flattening this. So I've got a lot of excess waste rock kicking around. Now, what we need to do is we need to build a couple of trains. So I'm gonna just build a couple right now. And then when they're built, you assign them to a track. So yeah, this train station's not actually doing anything right now. So let's do something about that. How are we doing over here? Oh, I should get some rockets. I don't think... Yeah, I haven't gotten any techs yet to increase how many passengers I can take on my rockets. I should really do something about that. And I know both my rockets are called Glitterhoof #1. That's because Glitterhoof is #1 in all of our hearts. And that's just the way it goes. Okay. Constructing trains. We'll land some passengers here. And I'll land some over here. I do have the one little shuttle hub
New colonists have arrived.
ready to go to help us, help me do some initial start stuff. But the train stations are going to be able to move a lot more in bulk. Okay, first train is here. So we're going to send out a train on this track. And we can assign a second train. So you can have 2 trains per tracks over here. So just got to wait for the second one to be constructed. But now it should shuffle goods back and forth between these 2 stations, which is wonderful. Yeah, and you've got a lot of resources ready to move. Excellent. Okay. Glitterhoof 1 can take off. And then shortly afterwards, Glitterhoof 1 will also take off. Not confusing at all, people. I don't know what you're talking about. This is a perfectly good way to name all of our things. Do I not have enough power? What? Alright. That caught me off guard. So we're just going to load this place up with more Stirling generators. Just have them inside so they don't get dusty. And actually, in my research queue, I do have the... Oh, I don't think it's in the queue right now. The plutonium synthesis to increase more power from our Stirling generators. Maybe it's time to put that back in the queue. Wow, that went really low. And I don't have any batteries either. So, because I don't have any solar panel or wind power. Literally all of my power comes from Stirling generators. So I don't have to worry about, charging up for the night or anything. There is a power cycle that happens because at night more of the factories are shut down, so you tend to have an excess. So I could put a little battery buffer in there, but mostly I just want enough power so that it's fine all the time. I could do another round of outsourcing too. I've got a bunch of money. I mean, I like to keep some spare, but at this point we've got enough of a buffer for emergencies. It's pretty much okay, and my colony should be completely self-sustaining. I guess the big risk right now is maybe not having an unlimited amount of rare metals. Yeah, we've got 500 of that and 1.5k of this. So right now we're fine. But at some point we'll run out of rare metals because I'm not currently mining any. I could make a little dome here, here. Or if we get the deep metal mining, then I can do this one. Moisture farming is done. Good. I don't think I need to build the evaporators yet. Yeah, I should probably plan a little bit more. Unless I think I can just beeline to Mohole. You know what? I'm just going to put Project Mohole at the top. And that's going to solve all of our metal problems. I did get the concrete excavator tech. Oh, that's fine. I did get the concrete excavator tech from completing the mystery. But because I'm currently mining these 2 spots of concrete and I've got lots stored up, I wasn't rushing to build it. Okay, we do have negative water now, so I guess it's time to build more evaporators. Got that tech just in time. I'll avoid trying to overlap here if I can. Sometimes I accidentally overlap them. But we're going to make an effort not to. If you're wondering about all the sensor towers, it's because at some point with the mystery, you use the sensor towers to defend yourselves. So I'm going to overbuild these. Doubly so because I'm going to be upgrading them soon. With the hydroscopic coating, or whatever it's called. Okay, let's finish this up. Last one, come on. Then I'll queue up all the upgrades. Cheers, thank you. Hygroscopic coating. Use some polymers here. Apparently we have a lot of those. Actually had to add some more storage because my polymer generations were all cluttered up. There we go. So now, yeah, we're back at 0, which I would actually, if this were positive, it would be a sign that we weren't using our underground deposits at all. But for now, we're okay. Lots more Earth-sick people. Well, what I should be doing, actually, is consistently setting some more passenger rockets. Because I've got plenty of room for new people. And then the Earth-sick people can then leave. So, jumper shuttle, hanging out here. Oh, I want to set a second shift on all these builds and control clicking them, because that's what I did with my others. I should probably have 2 landing pads right there, actually. Because I really will like a lot of the new people to land in this area, but
new colonists have arrived.
Fine. Oh, I should probably turn off tourists. I mean, tourists aren't a bad way to get some extra money.
Resources are low.
I don't have a dedicated tourist dome. Oh, hell, whoa. Don't add the extra shift, but work extra hard here. didn't notice that. Probably time for a second electronics factory, actually. Especially with all the research I just put down. Now, we just used a lot of it. I should probably get... It's low. Again, we're getting Project Mohole. So our rare metals are going to be okay, and we got enough stored up now. It's mostly a question of this electronics factory going. Should I maybe take some of the extra jobs out from here? How's this dome doing? I'll cancel one of the ships at the machine parts factory. And have a few more workers over here. That seems okay. Alright, both these can depart. Maybe they'll take some Earthsick people with them. Maybe they won't. Okay. Yeah, I think our actual electronics production is okay. We just went through a lot real quick. But I think it will be better if I can get... Maybe I'll just make one more sort of production dome with near the mohole. So I might put the mohole, say, here, because it's kind of a central area for certain things. Make the mohole here. Make one more dome in this area. Well, especially with all the transport accessibility. That'll be nice. And in that dome, I can do something like 2 machine parts factories and 2 electronics factories. We'll give them a spire to make sure the housing's okay. I like that a lot. I was going to say, could probably do it with a basic dome, but I'll go and build a medium dome here so we have a little bit more room. Ooh, can I get a water pipe across this? I mean, a cable, yes. Oh, water pipe can. Oh, because it's a little higher. Ah, wonderful. All right, let's put a medium dome here. Get you connected that way. And yeah, we're just getting ready for what we're going to be doing with the Mohole project. I'm going to get another universal storage over here just to make sure it's okay. We'll get a food storage over here with a little bit of a food request. And just on the other side here. Actually, I should really have the bigger storage unlocked, but I don't have it yet. So I'm going to put 3 rare metals... 3 metals, and then you're going to get actually kind of a similar kind of vibe. We're going to go 3 electronics, 3 machine parts. Good. I'm going to get, in preparation, because there's going to be a lot of traffic in this area, I'm going to get an extra drone hub going. I actually have some extra drones as well currently sitting in storage. I could deploy them somewhere. How's our research coming along? Am I outsourcing? Let's outsource so we can get Project Mohole a little faster. Great stuff, yeah. So I'm not going to bother building this one up right now. You guys have been upgraded. Yeah, you're good. Because I don't need this dome yet. Martian-borns. Okay, Martian-born population is going up. That's what we want to see. We still need more people overall, so I may as well launch more rockets. Yeah, I really wish I had the bigger rocket tech. I even have a breakthrough, I thought, for even more people. Oh yeah, cryo sleep. Yeah, I could even throw this in. So we could actually have very large passenger rockets. Although mostly I want all my people to be Martian-born. They get, you know, they don't lose sanity from disasters. Like, you've got all kinds of great upgrades for them. They graduate faster. I can't remember what all the things Martian-borns can get are.
New colonists have
but they're really
arrived.
good. And again, I'm not worried about the Earthsick because they're probably mostly the retirees. Once we get the Project Mohole... Oh, you're not connected. Of course you're not. That makes sense. You know what? Let me run a cable this way in preparation for next stuff. There we go. Once we get Project Mohole, and then maybe what we'll do is we'll research the space elevator, and then we'll export a bunch of rare metals. That's coming along. 58%. Beauteous. How's this dome? Yeah. Still got lots of room. We don't have to rush to, like, fill in the rest of this dome here. And actually, what I could do is turn some of these buildings off, because they're really not very useful right now. And actually, we're getting sort of a multiple copies of the same building malus. But, we'll deal with it. No upgrades. Yeah, you can get the holographic scanner. Thank you very much. Game developer over here, working on Crusader Kings 3. That's so funny that when Surviving Mars was developed, Crusader Kings thing wasn't a thing yet. That was an example of a weird futuristic game that might happen at some point.
Resources are low.
Electronic. Yeah, we're still hurting a little bit. We might just want to buy some. I did spend money on outsourcing. I'm gonna be pushing my luck a little, actually. There you go. You got a full crew. Not all of you are, yeah, you have no specialization. So I have a single Martian university over here, which apparently isn't seeing a lot of people. Well, that's a bit unfortunate. Eight vacant work slots. I don't think it counts the university as vacant work slots. I could put it as a higher priority here. But I'm thinking there might be... might just be too many jobs. I've got a square here. I think I had the infirmary. I'll put a little extra living quarter. I could thumbs up unspecialized. Alright, thumbs up tourists. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, that might be what's happening, is we might have a bunch too many tourists in here. Clogging up the joint. I was running some automated tourism over here for a while. I think what I'll probably do is I'm going to get a Martian university over here. I don't think I actually built one, right? I think I talked about it, but I didn't actually do it. Yeah, I don't see it. Because those are research institutes, that's the hospital. Yeah, alright, so we'll get that there. We'll get some more people educated. That's going to help our productivity a lot. Okay, 93%. Ooh, idle. Okay, blow you up. We still have tons of concrete stored up. I do have the wonder unlocked for the concrete extractor. So I'm actually not going to bother putting down more concrete mines. We've got so much stored up right now. I know the electronics is low. Are we going to need that for the mohole thing? I bet you we do. Renegade. Here's a crime. Factory's eating up a lot of electricity. Short investigation of the matter revealed the renegade engineer has been actively sabotaging repair parts used in maintenance of these factories. Citing bad conditions and contempt they feel for the leadership of the colony. As a result, reasons for their behavior, they thought that sabotaging the mission would somehow advance their cause. Ugh, all my factories are broken.
Research complete.
Well, that's really annoying, because I really need this factory to be producing. Alright, I closed that shift. You don't have any employed people, right? No, you have vacant slots. Because I was like, I could open a third work shift here. Oh, and I didn't realize there's actually a little bit of living space here. I could, maybe I just, you know what? Hang on. We're going to do that. I'm going to put the infirmary back in here. And we're going to put an archaeology. Oh, which probably needs electronics, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. All right. Perfect. So we're going to have lots of extra living space in here. And what we're going to do is we're going to open an extra electronics shift. And they're going to work hard as well. They're not going to be happy about it. But that's what we're going to do here. So there's going to be plenty of housing. I'll be able to reopen some of these shifts afterwards. Oh, let's send some more passengers. And what I'll probably do is explicitly land a passenger shuttle over here so that this one gets fed immediately. And you can land over there.
New colonists have arrived.
Yay, new colonist. Okay. Oh, since this dome got created, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to its universal storage and bring its desired amount back down to 3. Oops. So it doesn't hog everything. Thank you, autosave. Anyway, oh, it's 30 minutes. Jeez, that went fast. Oh, there we go. And this is set up. We actually have some unemployment here now. Good. So I'm going to turn this on. Keep that going on. But we have all 3 shifts fully packed out. 16 per soul production. Okay, that's really, really good. You guys can both take off. How's the balance of things over here? Vacant living slots 29. Vacant inclusive slot, 11 disabled. Oh, so we actually have more living spots than work spots available. I could open that up. There we go. And then I could build some polymer factories if we needed that. Or I could replace one of the apartments with maybe another electronics factory. Hey, neural empathy. Oh, that means I did finish the mohole, which needs machine parts and concrete and metal. Doesn't need electronics. All right, that's great. Oh, that's the dust radius. So let's just put it right over here so it doesn't dust up the monorail tracks. Right, we need a lot of machine parts to upgrade this too. But we've got a decent amount in storage, which is good. And yeah, we're going to be producing a lot more over here when this is done. Anyway, there's a little look at this. Check the description down below and the comment down below. I'm going to be doing a live stream of Surviving Mars as well. It's also going to be sponsored by Paradox. I'm happy with them to do that because I really, really enjoy this game. It's kind of this like low-key chill thing. You know, except for the moments where everything is going absolutely terrible and everyone is dying. And then it's back to low-key chill thing. I don't know. I just really, really enjoy the vibe in this game. I like the music too, although some of the channels I can't play on YouTube because of copyrights and stuff, which makes me very sad because they're some of the best channels in the game. Folks, thanks a lot for watching. Do check the links down in the doobly-doo, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.